Okay, so right now I'm sharing my screen. Thank you for being here sa mga makikinig later on sa live session. So every Saturday I'm always planning to have a live session para makahelp sa inyo how to invest and paano tayo makapagpundar para sa inyong kinabukasan. Okay, so by the way, I'm Darwin, a financial advisor. I graduated as an engineer, but right now I'm helping people how to manage their finances and also how they can plan ahead kung gusto nyo magplano sa inyong finances. So, you can ask me, you can check my social media pages, lalo na yung nakikita nyo sa screen na yan, yung Magpundar Group. And also, I have also here yung Facebook page ko. I created this last 2019. It has thankfully 13,000 people who follow this. Most of the time I post some free financial tips from time to time. So I'll show you yung page so that you can like this and follow if you want to. Kaya 16,000 na pala. And thank you for my friends and also who are supporting this page. And let's see if you're live already. Okay, that's good. If you have any questions later on sa topic natin, you can just simply put in the comments so that I could check it and ma-replyan ko kayo for any questions that you have, especially in relation to our topic this afternoon. Okay, so this is the page. If you can check this one, you can do so. And I know there are lots of Facebook pages out there talking about finances, and hopefully I could add value sa inyo sa madaming pages na nakikita nyo every now and then. And that's a good thing because maganda makita na mga Filipinos are really learning and they are looking for ways how to manage their money so that makapag-prepare tayo sa ating future, especially kung still experiencing the effects of this pandemic. Ang laki na effect niya economically, financially. So this is a good thing to get serious and get a plan for you and also for your family. This is a good investment then to have, yung investing in yourself and learning and how to manage your finances. So hopefully you can hear me well in my live stream here. I'm just checking if there's an audio. Okay, that's good. There's an audio here. Right now, the topic that I already discussed is how to invest in MP2. You can check it on my channel. Just look at my name, Darwin Tacubanza. You can check on how to invest in MP2. Paano tayo makakapag-invest sa MP2. Also, I discuss about cryptocurrency if you're planning to buy a Bitcoin or Ethereum, Ripple, or any cryptocurrency that you know of na legit. Kasi yung iba baka sana naman kayo mabiktima ng scam. So hopefully that will be helpful sa inyo yung video na yun. Also, I discuss about how to invest in yourself and about learning and growing your knowledge. So for this time, I will discuss about investing in bonds. Okay. So what do you mean by bonds? Ano yung meaning ng bonds, and how can this help you to have an additional investment in your portfolio? For example, you're planning to invest and you still have some money pero hindi mo alam saan mo gustong invest yung money mo. For example, you're already aware of MP2 and stock market, but gusto mo may iba pa for you to diversify your investments. This is a good thing to have, yung tinatawag na bond. So, let's define first, what is a bond? Ano yung meaning ng bond? So let's consult first Investopedia. What is the meaning of bond? So, according to them, okay, so ito yung meaning nito. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, a bond is a fixed income instrument. Okay, so ibig sabihin po nito, when we say bonds, this is just a better term for what we call utang. So, pinapautang natin or tayo nagpapautang sa isang institution. So, most of the time, they use the term bonds or bond when it comes to corporate or government. Corporate, meaning nito yung mga companies here in the Philippines. So, pinapautang mo sila. Possible pala yan, no? Yung ikaw mismo magpapautang ka sa kumpanya. And even more, sa government. So, yung government, umuutang din sila. Okay? So, kanina sila umuutang? Sa mga investors. And hopefully, you can also join investing in bonds kasi this is a good fixed income instrument. Pag sinabi natin fixed, ibig sabihin nito, stable yung income ninyo. So, maganda rin siyang investment kasi every year may makukuha ka dito out of your bonds. So, most of the time, bonds are offered by companies. Ano pa? Pwedeng local government, kumukuha sila ng bonds. Or even the national government because they need to finance their projects and operations. For example, nung COVID or nung pandemic, the government issues a lot of bonds during 2020. So, there are two instances that this happened kasi they want to, and ang primary purpose nila that time is to give financial assistance. So, meron silang kinuha ng mga bonds and nakipag-usap sila sa mga investors. And even, the Bureau of Treasury posted this offer in their Facebook page. So, meron silang Facebook page yung tinatawag na Bureau of Treasury. We can check this later on. So, ang meaning nito is, kapag meron kang bonds, pinapautang mo yung pera mo sa any institution that you want. Either it's a government or company. And then, every year or every term na pinagkasundoan ninyo, bibigyan kayo nila ng fixed interest. Kaya siya tinatawag na fixed income kasi may marireceive ka na fixed interest hanggang matapos yung contract. So, for example, your contract with the government, nung kinuha mo yung bonds na yon is 5 years. For example lang naman. Ngayon, pinautang mo sila ng, for example, meron ka talagang pera, 10,000 peso or 100,000 peso. And then the bond says, bibigyan ka nila ng 2% of your principal amount every year. So, for the next 5 years, bibigyan ka nila ng 2%. So, for example, you have 100,000 peso. 2% of that is ilan? 2,000 peso. So, 2,000 peso is guaranteed every year. Then, after the contract, ibabalik nila sa inyo yung binigay mong principal money. So, di ba, it sounds good. Because, number one, this is a fixed income instrument. Fixed nila ibibigay yung interest sa inyo. And then, at the end of the contract, babalik lang din sa'yo yung inutang nila. So, yan. So, this is like more complicated sa regular na utang na naririnig natin. For example, we are lending from our peers or friends, diba? This one is bounded by a contract. Yun yung medyo kagandahan nito kasi there's a legality involved. So, for example, pag hindi nila kasi sinunod yung bonds or yung bond contract, pwede mo silang habulin kasi mayroong contract. Well, minsan kasi pag nagpapautang tayo, hindi na natin nahahanap yung friend natin or hindi na natin sila makontak. And siguro worst of all that could happen is kamag-anak mo ng utang and then hindi niya na nabalik. But in this type of lending or utang, there's a contract. And so there's a lot of terms here in Investopedia. Hopefully, I explained it to you in a better way. So, maganda mag-invest dito. Lalo na kapag meron kang money na hindi mo naman gagamitin for a certain period of time. So, especially kasi yung ibang investment, hindi siya fixed, di ba? Lalo na sa stock market. Iba-iba yung price niya every time. Pero dito kasi, this is a fixed income instrument. Yun nga lang, ang disadvantage ng bonds is maliit lang yung pwede mo makuha every year. So, if you're a person that is not fond of risk, ayaw mo ng risk, ayaw mo mawala yung money mo, this is a good investment for you. Maganda mag-invest sa bonds. And lalo na hindi mo naman habol yung malaking gains. At ang gusto mo lang is a guaranteed return for your money. Okay? So, this 2021, Bureau of Treasury is offering again an opportunity to invest in funds. So, this is a good topic to discuss kasi they are announcing something on February 9. Okay, so hopefully you will not miss this out. Yung announcement nila sa February 9, 2021. I do not know kung hanggang kailan yung promo period nila o yung offer period nila for this bonds. But this is a good thing to check out. So if you're not following Bureau of Treasury, just search it on Facebook, like their page, and then get some news. Okay, so let's revisit what happened during 2020. What makes these bonds so interesting and so appealing with a lot of investors? Okay, so if you miss this, sayang nung 2020 kasi they only offered this for 1 month. Okay, so from November 11 until December 11, 2020, they offered these premium bonds. Okay, so isa-isa natin yung details for you to understand. Number 1, the bond is offering 1.25% annual rate. So, ibig sabihin nito, your return of interest is only 1.25%, but it is guaranteed. Ito yung makukuha mong interest rate. So, this is way better than your regular savings account which offers less than 1%. 1% lang yung ina-offer. But this one, it will give you an interest of 1.25%. Yan. So, kung meron kang 1,000 peso, you invest it in this bond, government bond na ina-offer ng Bureau of Treasury, you will get 12 peso and 50 cents after a year. How much more if you have more investment that is entered on this bond? So, kapag lalo na pag 100,000 yung nilagay mo dyan, you will earn 12,500 peso without getting any sweat. Or, yeah, that's one form of passive income. Another detail that you can see on this picture is it has 1 year maturity. So, after 1 year, ibabalik din nila sa'yo yung pera mo. Okay, that's a good thing to have because it's bounded by a contract. The government is entitled or required to give you back your money. And plus the interest rate of 1.25%. The sad thing is, it just offered this November 11th until December 11th. So, I'm still looking for dates na mag-offer sila ulit nitong bonds na to. Okay, so this is what you call government bonds because it is offered by the government. I think the purpose on this during that time is meron silang mga projects or financial assistance that they need to sustain para may pampaikot sila ng money, okay? And kung mapapansin nyo, there's a picture here on the left. That's something na, oh, ganda naman ito, okay? Because for every investor that will invest, you have a chance to win these pictures over here. Okay? So, meron silang pinapamigay. So, that's why they call this, balikan ko lang yung website. That's why they call this premium bonds kasi they give away prizes for those who will invest or randomly. So, this is your name. It will be picked up randomly. Last time, I think nagpamigay sila ng condominium dun sa mananalong investor, dun sa mapipili. So, talagang mapapa-invest ka kasi pwede kang manalo ng condominium and that is sponsored by a certain company that you know. So, during this time naman, they give away a car, brand new car. Yan. So, ang inabang ko this February 2021, what is this a premium bond or not? Kasi kung regular na bonds lang, baka hindi sila magpamigay. So, let's watch out kung premium bonds ba yung i-offer nila or hindi. Okay? Though, sa regular bonds naman na ibibigay nila ng i-offer ng Bureau of Treasury, expect natin mas mataas yung annual rate. So, kung ikaw yung investor, mas gugustuhin mo yung mataas na annual rate kaysa a chance to win these prices. Lalo na kung afford mo naman bumili nito. So, why not? Pero kung interested ka dyan sa mga prices na yan, why not grab this chance to invest in bonds? Okay. So, they had what we call premium bonds calculator. So, for example, you invest 10,000 peso. Let's calculate your return of investment after this. So, yun yung interest rate nila. Yan. So, makakuha ka ng 100 peso in 1 year. And also, good thing is, meron kang raffle entry for their premium, whichever it is, 20 raffle tickets. Yan. So, depende sa number of your investment, sa laki na investment mo, kung magkano yung makukuha mong return, and also, your raffle entry. Okay, so, if you have 100,000 peso, we expect to get 1,000 peso, and you have 200 raffle entry. Okay, so, in this portion of their website, is just showing you ano yung difference of a investing in premium bonds or the bonds itself compared with a time deposit in a bank. So, pag time deposit kasi, maliit lang talaga yung makukuha mong return. Okay, so, they gave some reasons bakit kailangan natin mag-invest in premium bonds. Kasi it's really affordable. You can start with just 500 peso. 500 peso pwede ka nang mag-invest sa premium bonds. Pero medyo expect may maliit yung return kasi it's a percentage of your money. And also, it's convenient. Hindi siya pwedeng i-transfer sa iba. Kapag ikaw yung nakapangalan doon, hindi mo pwedeng ipakuha yan sa iba. And also, this is safe kasi this is government guaranteed and meron kayong contract. Okay. So, in this premium bonds, this is quite interesting kasi instead of giving your interest on a yearly basis, they will give this to you quarterly. So, i-divide mo yung 1,000 peso na return of investment into 4. So, 250 pesos. Papasok yan dun sa inyong bank account. Okay. So, we know now the whys of investing in premium bonds. This is safe, low risk. Mababa siya pero low yung risk niya. May makukuha ka pa din. It's convenient and it is affordable. You can invest any amount starting 500 pesos. So how to invest in bonds? Okay, number 1, check natin if your bank that you are associated with is having this offer. Okay, so most of the time, hindi na ako magbabanggit ng bank. Pero you can check your ATM account or yung banks na meron kayong ATM. Check nyo kung nag-offer sila sa kanilang Facebook page man yan or website kung nag-offer sila ng bonds. Yan, para makapag-transact kayo. Okay. And also, you need to have a peso account or ATM na merong peso denomination. Kasi kapag wala kang account, hindi ka rin makakapag-transfer. So, this is really important. Check your banks if they are offering this kind of bonds. Okay, so, and tandaan nyo lang, this is a limited offer, so hindi siya makakapag-antay. Once they announced it, kailangan mabilis tayo. Okay, so, and then, there's an online form that you need to fill out, and then you need to submit it. It contains a lot of your information, kaya they need this information from you. So just simply fill these forms. And also, the good thing about this is online already. So you can have this at the convenience in your home. So pwede kayong mag-apply dito kung nasan man kayo. Okay, basta meron kayong internet access. And also, for you to officially invest in bonds, yan, bayaran nyo yung principal cost. So, the principal payment that you declared in your required forms will be deducted in your bank account. And then, what will happen, since every quarter sila nagbibigay ng return of investment, diretso yung i-credit sa inyong bank account. And once the bond reaches its maturity, in this example, it's 1 year lang, ibabalik na ng Bureau of Treasury sa bank yung pera nyo, and the bank will return your investment or your principal amount. So, for example, you deposited in bonds 20,000 peso. So, every quarter, you expect to get the 1.25 divided by 4 until matapos yung maturity niya. So, yan. That's simple as it is. This is a good investment that you can take, lalo na pag may extra money naman kayo. Okay. So, kung prefer nyo naman na diretso sa Bureau of Treasury online, you can go to their website here. This is Bureau of Treasury, www.treasury.gov.ph, and then just follow these steps here. So it's just the same as participating through banks, pero ang kaibahan ng nito is the process on the first step, kasi doon na kayo pupunta sa sa website ni Bureau of Treasury. And also, they will give you a proof of investment, which is automatically generated in your statement and ipapadala yan sa inyong email. Okay. So, also there's a zero transaction fee. So, wala siyang transaction fee. This is free. Hindi ko lang sure kung merong transfer fee sa banks. Pero kung diretso kayo sa BTR or Bureau of Treasury, they included na zero transaction fee. So, yung 100,000 mo na i-invest, kung 100,000 man yung gusto niya, pwedeng 500 lang. Wala siyang transaction fee. So, buong-buo siyang malalagay sa inyong investment. Yun nga lang, don't forget to declare your bank account. Kasi kapag hindi, or mali yung information mo, baka hanapin mo yung pera mo na binalik nila, wala pa. Kasi mali pala yung information. So, make sure that your bank accounts are correct and active. So, yan. So, I will not tell kung sino yung mga banks na involved, pero you can check on these pictures. Yan. So, pwede nyo silang lapitan if you really interested in starting government bonds. So, let's see yung mga advertisement nila. Okay, so this one is what happened during November to December 2020 Premio Bonds. So, merong winner ng 1 million peso. Sana nanalo ako dyan. Pero hindi. Okay, so may nanalo dyan. This is a legit premyo. And then, ayan, nagpamigay sila ng 2 kotse dyan. So, yan. So, dati, yung last premyo ba sila is condominium unit. So, may nanalo din nun. And meron mga crash price that time. Hindi lang naman isa yung price. And then, they had this promo also na kapag 20,000 yung ininvest mo, kasali ka dun sa mananalo ng 50,000 peso per quarter na may chance ka manalo ng ganitong money. Kaya, Premium Bonds talaga yung pangalan nung bonds na to. So, this is not your regular bonds na ina-offer before ng government. So, hopefully that will help you and hopefully na-enlighten kayo dun sa information. Let's see kung ano yung magiging offer nila on February 9. So, we still have a few more days if you're listening today. But if not, ayan na, malapit na. You can check on this investment. Okay. So, let's see some pictures here of Bureau of Treasury kung ano yung mga announcements nila. So, yan. Aside from the banks and the official site of Bureau of Treasury, you can download bonds.ph or OFW, para sa mga OFW, OF Bank mobile banking app. OF Bank mobile banking app. You can check on this para makapag-invest kayo dito. So, let's see. Ito yung mga authorized selling agents nila. And most of the time, these are banks. Yeah. So, kung wala pa kayong account dito, you can take time to create your peso account in these banks. Ayan. So, don't miss that opportunity. So, I'm just zooming some. So, yan, natapos na yung, nila, yung bonds nila. Pero, on their recent news, ayan na, marami silang news this February na ay abangan nyo yung February 9. And, yes, madaling mag-invest. And, pwede na mag-invest kahit malayo. So, OFWs can also invest on this. If you're listening and you're not in the Philippines, pwede. Okay. So, I think that's it. Thank you for listening. If you have questions, just send your message or comments in the comment section. Just you can check on this video. Check ko mamaya kung ano yung comments nyo so that if ever I can answer this in real time. Yeah. So thank you and see you on the next session.